Okay, so this is another creative sim slash apartment build for the save file I've been working on. This is Nicole Sparks. She is a social media superstar. She's a little bit inspired by Deligracy. Not so much her look, but like her apartment and just the fact that she's kind of like this internet celebrity. I really wanted to do something, I don't know, a little bit like more of a modern build for a younger single sim. So that's Nicole Sparks. She's an insider, she's vegetarian, and she's active. So I mean, yeah, like pretty much the same traits that Deli would have. But other than that, there's really not that many similarities. I just was kind of inspired to do a sim like this. And I always need some kind of inspiration, like based off of a real person, I find. And so in this case, last time it was Ross Geller from Friends, and now it is Deligracy. So Nicole is a little bit more edgier. She kind of likes to party. I didn't give her any like party animal kind of traits or anything, but I can picture her being more of a controversial person. A lot of social media stars are like that anyway. But I picture Nicole being like that. She probably started this kind of career right as soon as she became a young adult, and she was really good at it. I picture her doing like makeup tutorials and things like that. But yeah, she's known around San Myshuno for sure, and beyond that even. But yeah, like I said, she's a little bit controversial. She likes to go out and party, and she kind of has this edgier kind of bad girl behavior, I guess. And so she does get some controversy based on that, but she's not a bad sim. She's just, you know, at that age, I guess, where she's like finding herself, and that must be incredibly hard to do when your life is so public. But yeah, so Nicole, I gave her 2 different everyday looks, and now we are into her apartment. So I can't remember what these are called. I think it's the Jasmine Suites. I can't quite, it's on my screen here, but I can't quite read it. I really liked these apartments, the really tall ceilings. Normally I don't like tall ceilings, but I pictured for this modern apartment, I thought it would be really good for what I had in mind. So it's just a 1-bedroom. I started with the bathroom. This apartment does end up being expensive. I don't remember how much it was, but after I created Nicole, I tried to have her move in, but she couldn't afford it. So I had to give her some money treats, but I pictured she would probably have quite a bit of money anyway. So yeah, I can't remember how much it is, but I know that it's a little more expensive fully furnished than the rest of the apartments. I don't remember what the house traits are for this specific apartment. I know that one of them, I forget what it's called, but you're more likely to have twins. Learned that the hard way in my Not So Berry challenge with the purple generation. But anyway, most of the stuff in this house is white. It's not just the sim that's inspired by Deli, it's for the house as well. So that's kind of why I wanted like a sleek, white, modern look. There are really no apartments like this in San Myshuno, so it was kind of fun to do this. I'll probably do a couple more. I think the apartment on the other side of the hallway will probably be modern as well. I haven't quite decided, but I think that would just kind of suit if the whole building was kind of the same theme. That is kind of what I'm going for. So yeah, I think I did pretty good with the layout. Usually that's the thing I struggle with the most, but I was able to just kind of do it right off the hop without having to redo anything. It just worked really well, which is not something I'm used to at all. Normally I have to try the layout a few times, but this one just for some reason worked really well. I had to move that cabinet over because it was clipping into the window and it looked really silly. So I used a full-size one, but I kind of just moved it over a little bit so it wasn't just touching the window. It just looked horrible when it was doing that. Not too much clutter in this apartment. She has a lot of stuff, but not too many clutter items. I picture her kind of liking things to be a little more like neat and clean. So yeah, you won't see a lot of clutter. The kitchen I really liked. I kind of was thinking of doing like a brick back wall there, but I've been doing that a lot lately, so I decided to just leave it alone. I used those clear plastic chairs that I really like. They're one of the things you have to unlock, so I don't get to use them very often when I'm playing the game. So if I'm just doing a build before a sim has moved in, then I can use them. So I was excited to be able to use them for once. And I used one of those chandeliers as well. I usually use the spiral one, but this time I just did the one with like all the rectangular hanging lights. And then her bedroom is very, I went with like a white and purple theme. It's very girly. I really like it. It's like my dream bedroom. I really like the way it looks. And I think it's perfect for like a younger sim, like her age. I really think that that's perfect. I picture Nicole having just moved out of her parents' house, and this is her first place, and I think it's really perfect for her. It was exactly what I had in mind, actually. Yeah, so I put TV at the end of her bed there. I haven't really been doing that very much, but it's pretty realistic. A lot of people have TVs in their bedrooms, so I decided to do that. And I don't know why I put a little coffee table at the end of her bed there. I have no idea why. I just decided to do that. I picture her like spending a lot of time in her room. Just cluttered up the shelves a little bit for this bookshelf. I just think it doesn't look right when it's empty, so I had to put some stuff on there. I can't remember what else I put in here. I think, yeah, just the bamboo plant there. I was gonna get her a cat, but I decided not to. The house is just pretty small and it didn't have a ton of room for pet furniture, so I decided not to do that. The living room, I use a lot of whites for her living room, which I guess I do that quite a bit, but I used a couch that I've never used before, so that was fun. And the coffee table with like the greenery underneath, I really like that actually. The living room is probably my favorite room. I think it turned out to look nice and modern and not too filled up. I think it was just perfect. And then in that back corner there, I can't remember. Yeah, okay, that's what I did next. I just did those countertops and I put her computer back there. She spends a lot of time on her computer. It is her job. So I kind of wanted her to have a good area for that. She doesn't have an office, so she kind of has to have her own area of the house for her job. Put like a candle there, and then I decided that more rooms should have candles, so I put them everywhere. And a fishbowl, and then I also put like a little makeup tray there because I picture her doing makeup tutorials online, so she needed to have her makeup, and a mirror there. So I did that, just a couple of pictures, and I put a yoga mat in the kitchen as well. It was just an empty space there. I put like an easel. Maybe she's a little bit creative and likes to paint too. And just at the front door there, some shoe racks. I think I put a mirror there as well, and like a little coat rack on the other side too. I actually really like that for you. I think it turned out really well. I'm gonna download all the rooms in this house so I can place them in another world and use this apartment because I really like it and I would like to play in it. I've been doing this a lot with the curtains lately too, and I don't really know why. I think it just looks, I don't know, it looks cozy and filled up. So I did that there as well behind the bed. And I think the last thing I did was just put a big fern in the kitchen here by the table, just to kind of fill up that wall there because it looked pretty empty. And I also did some paint as well. I went with like that sandy color. I really like it actually. I think it looked pretty good there. And that is pretty much it for Nicole and her apartment. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.